We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Happy Saturday, everybody. It's Real Estate U Day here in beautiful downtown Woodlands, where I don't see a downtown. Anyway, this is RadioTheBoss.com, the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific. Right?
Right.
Nice. Live streaming on RadioTheBoss.com, the Boss Global Live Worldwide Network. Streaming on 20 news channels, FM, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, Roku, YouTube TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, who you, why you, maybe you. Okay.
Not me.
I like that one.
That was good.
Real Estate U Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating a standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. Today's topics are economic forecast, construction lending, luxury showcases, got a lot to share, and mortgages because I think Mac is employed.
Oh my God.
I think he got the job. Fine.
Yay!
Damn it.
Yes,
You know,
time,
he ran out of bottles to turn in. Yeah. Okay. He can text us nationwide at 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. Now remember, we are live and we have our affiliate programs with San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina,
Alabama.
thank you, Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee, because I refuse to say that name because whatever. Okay.
No comment.
There you go.
Comment. I like that. Yeah.
I'm always joined by industry leaders and knowledge in complementary marketplace in the studio every week. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy, which I have three marvelous entrepreneurs in the studio with me, and they didn't pay for that. Okay. I'm joined by our very esteemed real estate broker, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Property. Hey, Dee.
Hey,
How you
good
doing?
morning. Hi.
You don't seem to be disgruntled this morning.
I'm
but that's
not
good.
disgruntled.
Okay.
No.
And you can learn more about the amazing Platinum One Properties team at PlatinumOneProperties.com. My favorite gangster in the world, Becky Ramos. That's right. I'm not. That's right. Her big sister is the best gangster ever.
Yeah. She's a fantastic realtor.
There she is. She's an amazing realtor, but she's a gangster for real. Okay. So then we have he of new employment, Mac Blankenship of the mortgage industry.
Mortgage Mac.
Mortgage, I can't.
Oh,
do it.
come on. Yeah.
It was right there. Just
He said Morgie.
You can do it. You got
Come on, say it. Say it.
ain't happening.
Okay, mortgage.
Now, we have one of our Real Estate U contributors in the studio this week. It's the lovely and dynamic Eden Vick of Finance of America. And I don't know what that means. Are you Finance America or are you of America? Which one is it?
Finance of America commercial.
Okay, because you are financing America.
Well, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to know these things. You know my
Got
mind
all the
bad.
money. We're lending.
All
That's
the
what we're
money.
doing.
They got money to burn. Can a brother get a loan?
I don't know about you.
We don't know. Yeah, he got kicked out of ROTC.
Yeah,
I
I know. He wants a veterans type of.
I am a changed human being.
After that story you told us before we got on the air,
Yeah,
there's just no telling
no,
what
no,
might be in that background.
Remember our other contributors, Tashara Smith, our favorite productivity coach, Vicky Cheers of RM Funding, and Kim Gooley of Builder Boost. Today's, I've just introduced our guest, Eden Vick, with Finance of America, because she has made Finance of America commercial, so she can finance America.
Right.
All right. Now,
Not
do I have
you.
to show ID?
Well,
Okay.
on occasion.
On occasion.
On occasion.
Now, the Real Estate U Show, the only 2-hour DBM-hosted multimedia radio show in America. See, that's my disclaimer, the
Yeah,
DBM.
the DBM part.
Yeah.
Can't be sued now.
Don't you tell everybody what that stands for?
Disgruntled black man, you got a problem with it? Call me. Okay, there you go.
There we go. Now we're off to a good
Yep,
start.
we're off.
Our weekly goal, educate, inspire, motivation class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our associated podcast. And we go each week to, I get serious there,
Yeah.
to the Real Estate U Culture Trip.
Okay, everybody
Via-
on board. Everybody on
On
board.
board via Cities of the Week in Texas, the United States, and internationally because, we share available properties for sale worldwide. Okay, this is what we do. This is the only thing Dina and Mac let me do by myself.
And even then, we still fact check.
That's right.
As you can tell, I'm under constant supervision. Okay, now we are going to start with our International City of the Week. I have a 5-apartment, 2-bathroom, 4,700 square feet for $2.5 million US at 80 Clinky Street in Dead Chinaman Gulf, Papua New Guinea.
What? Oh no.
Oh my
That
goodness.
sounds terrible.
That sounds awful. Dead Chinaman. New Papua.
New Papua New Guinea.
I know
Gulf.
I think I know how to spell it.
Okay, Papua. Papua, P-A-P-U-A. So it's Dead Chinaman.
Let's look that up to see if that really exists.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. It's on Google Maps.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
You want to tell us how I got that name?
I think it's kind of evident.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that one. The poor soul.
I don't know who the Dead Chinaman is, but I think that's kind of
Yo, that's terrible.
They could have at least put a name on that person, right?
Yeah,
If they're
yo.
just gonna
Dead Wing Cheese.
Is there
reference
any
it.
way I can get off the bus now?
So they didn't want to name it Dead Wing Cheese, so they named it Dead Chinaman.
Dead wing cheese.
Dead Wing Cheese.
I guess that was his name.
There we go. Dead Wing Cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now
So
we
do you want to give us any detail into how he?
No, it has no information.
No
no
reference
reference.
to how
So I'm just
to the
going,
end of
I'm
Dead.
Yeah, I'm going with Dead
Cheese.
Chinaman.
Yeah.
They got off the boat and hey, there's a Dead Chinaman. Let's name it that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
Now you're making stuff
Oh,
up.
we're off to a start.
Oh, my God.
We're off to a start.
Eden. Oh my God.
Okay, we have our U.S. City of the Week.
Okay.
Okay, I have a 7-bedroom, 3-bath, 6,286 square foot historic home built in 1780 for $5,450,000. It was updated in 2019.
Okay.
Located in Goose Pimple Junction, Virginia.
Oh gosh.
I didn't know geese got pimples.
I grew up with a grandmother that had, chickens, right? So yeah, so you can take all the feathers off. Yep, they got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
I gotta imagine the goose.
So you got Goose Pimple Junction, Virginia?
Yeah, I got it. It exists.
It exists. Now, Goose Pimple Junction, Virginia was so named when the domestic disputes of a couple in town were loud enough to give a neighbor goose pimples.
So it has nothing to do with our foul feathers.
Okay. I feel better now. It's like,
So, remember, no life.
it's obvious.
It also says here that its road signs are popular visitor attraction and have been stolen by souvenir hunting tourists at least a dozen times.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Interesting.
our culture trip is taking us to Dead Chinaman,
Dead Chinaman?
Goose pimple.
New Guinea, and Goose Pimple Junction, Virginia.
So
Now
wait
we
for the
have
next one.
our Texas part of the road trip. Ready? I have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 3,806 square foot house barn for $210,000 on Bumbow Road in My Large Intestine, Texas.
That's not really
That
a
is
name.
terrible.
My Large Intestine, Texas.
All one word?
No.
No, it's 3 words.
Yes, it
They
is.
even have a Facebook page.
There you go.
What? There's a
That's insane.
And they're listed under Hello Giggles, 10 destinations with terrifying names.
So now, my large intestine, Texas, all right, is in Concho County, near Eden, Texas, and just east of San Angelo. Okay, my large intestine, Texas, population 143. It was named by its founder, the almost impressively named Philo Bumball. Mr. Bumball's plan was to put the town on the map, but he didn't succeed in the literal sense, as no map makers have ever yet included my large intestine, Texas, on the maps, not even Google.
Wow.
Okay, the town does have a Facebook page.
It does.
Though it was last updated in February 2013, so to be honest, it could do with a few more likes.
I think we should all go.
Absolutely, all gonna go out like
Enough
that.
said for me. I'm in.
Yeah.
And you said it was near what town?
Eden, Texas.
Eden. So when you drive to Eden and you exit the freeway, the sign
You got
has
some-
Eden pointing one direction
Yeah.
and Vic pointing the other.
Really?
So my name is on a street sign
Really?
right in between those two towns.
Wow.
Just
There you
saying.
go.
That's
Good to know.
There you go.
Good to know.
She's our city of the
That's
week.
right.
There you go. So now, Mac, Mr. Mortgage Man,
Yeah.
you just fact checked my large intestine, Texas.
You know, I'm still working on that too. See what else is on here because I'm gonna go like their. I'm gonna go like their.
Go like their
I'm gonna
Facebook
go-
page. So, as
their
our
Facebook page.
listeners and viewers know, I have zero life because I just found a place called My Large Intestine. But think about it: 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 3,800 square foot house barn. What the hell is a house barn?
It's a barn
It's a barn.
dominium.
Yeah.
A barn
Absolutely.
dominium?
They're
Yeah.
called barn dominiums.
Really?
Yes.
Learn something new every day.
Very popular in the rural areas, especially in Texas.
That's not shy.
All right, it's official. I went and liked the page. They have a bowling alley.
They have a bowling alley.
They have a bowling alley.
Hey, if they have a bowling alley, that's a big town in Texas.
That-
That's all
Oh,
I'm
God,
saying.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
And look, why aren't we here? Still petitioning Google Maps.
That's right.
To
Google
be-
Maps refused to put them on the
Google
map.
Map refused to put them on.
That's outstanding.
But they put Eden
That
on.
is
But they
outstanding.
put Eden on, see?
Yeah, see, Eden's right there. And look, Vic. See?
And- yep.
Eden, Vic,
And
right
there.
there.
But
I'm
not
liking the
large
page.
intestine.
She's liking the page too. So everybody listening
Everybody,
and watching to
please go
today's
like My
show,
Large
they
Intestine
need to go to
Texas
My
page.
Large Intestine, Texas, and like their Facebook page so they can get on the map.
Get them on the map.
We're up to 83 likes.
There you go. There you go. But they got 143 people. They can't get no more likes. Okay, I'm E.L. Craig. They are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're in each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific. This is what we do in the first segment of every show. But when we come back, we have some conversations. We're going to talk about our luxury showcase. We have Eden to talk about Finance of America commercial. Oh, she won't give me a loan. So I got a
No,
problem
she already
with that.
said she won't.
Got a problem with that. Got a problem with that. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and figure out a way to coerce Eden into give me a loan.
Okay.
That's right.
There you go. Pay some.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989 859-7987 or Dina Salazar, 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and those people are still here.
Yep.
Okay, now remember today is about economic forecasting, construction lending, luxury showcase, and mortgages. Well, I want to start out with luxury showcase. Now, Dina and I went on a luxury trip yesterday and shared the experience with multiple realtors. Bring that property up, Ivan. We saw in New Braunfels at the John Newcomb Estate Community.
Man, it was fabulous.
Amazing does not begin to
there's really
explain.
no, it was
Okay,
amazing.
click on all photos. Okay,
So-
we were in this house. Now
Wow.
let Dean explain where we were at.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Okay, so we come up to this gated community
Yes.
in New Braunfels, and each of the homes sits on at least an acre lot. This particular home that we went to, I mean to tell you, the layout, there's nothing that they forgot to add
No.
in that home.
Everything.
Yeah. And you walk in the front door, and you have views of the pool and of the pond and landscaping, pretty much from every room. Yeah, and it was just so well thought out. That floor plan,
All the way through.
the natural lighting that came through.
Look at that.
The infinity pool overlooks the pond.
And the fire pits were out
And the
there.
fire pits were out there. It was just, it's fabulous. And then the garage.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
The toy store, I call
The
it.
toy store.
With all the cars.
I love that it's such a nice modern house, but yet it still fits into
Exactly.
the environment, you know?
Look at that.
That's
at that.
insane.
I mean,
Beautiful.
you really feel that you are at a retreat.
And you weren't overwhelmed by the
You
size
weren't.
of this house
No,
either.
you weren't.
It was
No,
very intimate.
Very intimate.
Very intimate.
Looks like it.
Very
That
intimate.
says a lot about the architect and the designers.
You have your outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, right
And
there. Where the pool
We
rides
could
up
do
through the
some-
outdoor
exactly.
kitchen.
We could do some damage in that kitchen.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
check that out.
Because the pool rolled right up to the outdoor kitchen and the lounging area. That's a perfect shot right there.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
I think the pictures say it all. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
better in person.
Person, yeah, much better
It looks
person.
better
And
in
those are
person.
amazing
Those
pictures.
are great pictures, but,
but
being in the
person-
house,
Yeah.
the ambiance that's
Yeah.
was set with the way the home just was built. Look at
Oh,
just everything. They thought of everything.
Well,
The
and they did a
accents.
great job. I mean, whoever designed it with the window layout, really making the most of the
Oh, yeah.
views of
Oh,
that,
God,
of that
yes.
Hill Country Central Texas.
And so most of those homes are built on limestone.
Right.
So they use a lot of that limestone
In the house. That's where that's the first thing you see when you walk in the house right there.
Yeah. The
Right there.
stairwell,
The stairwell right
the
there.
living area.
And they had glass
all
on
the
both sides,
windows,
all the way
yeah,
up.
Yeah. And they have some really nice chandeliers
Yeah,
throughout
they
the
do.
house as well.
Yeah, it seems to have a real modern look to it
And
as
see,
well.
that's the sitting area before you get to the garage.
And they carry that same flooring into the garage.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, look at my kitchen. I
Wow.
just standing there. No cooking allowed. I just be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, right, like you wouldn't cook.
Okay, that's true too.
I give you an hour.
Yeah, six burners. Got six burners too.
Yeah. EO
Look
was
at the
in love with that.
chandeliers in the kitchen.
That's stunning.
The toy store.
That's
Nice.
that's the garage.
That's the garage. 10-car garage.
Wow.
Yeah. Everybody
That's like
that
a
was
showroom.
there took a picture next to the Ferrari, the Lamborghini. They took a picture to get something.
Right.
Yeah. And that's just outside the garage right there. That's sitting area outside the garage. Look at that view.
That's just beautiful. Nothing like a Texas sky.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$2.3 million. You got your checkbook with you?
No.
You sell it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right. Sure.
But I said if I move in, I don't want no damn company. We already satisfied all that.
Has
Wait,
its own
let me
pond.
see if I get this right. Keep it moving.
That's right. That's right. Keep it moving, people. We don't want nothing to sell or see here.
Yeah.
And we walked out on the grounds to take a picture up. It was gorgeous.
I mean, and the lots start at 99,000.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The lots.
The lots. Yeah.
But so anyway,
That's-
they have
for that
quarter
area,
acre
that's not bad.
lots on up to the acreage. And the smallest home that they allow to be built
1,600
was
square feet.
1,600 square feet.
Mhm.
So, if somebody's retiring and you just want a small cottage-like feel,
Mm-hmm.
you can still have a quarter acre. You don't want to mess with a huge yard. I mean, you're still in that same area.
And even in the estate section, it's only 2,200?
Yeah.
2,200 square feet.
Yeah,
Do
minimum.
you notice
Minimum.
anything on the screen?
Huh?
You
Yeah, I
know-
see that on the
you see
screen.
that, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the HAR page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Texan?
No, that's his new employer.
I know. I'm just
That's a
messing
new
with him.
employer.
I'm just waiting for him to say it.
We just so happy he getting a check
I
now.
know.
That's all. I'm just happy he getting a damn
We're
check
just glad
now.
you got a job. Gosh.
Yo,
Because
one-
I was
one
going to
more
call
week.
Giselle's parents and start lying for him.
Exactly.
Man.
He had ran out of bottles to turn
Uh-huh.
in. There you go.
Look at
Look at
that.
that shot right there. That's a drone shot
Yeah.
right
That's
there.
beautiful.
I mean, that's what you
That's
miss
where
in
we were
the
at
city, all
yesterday.
those trees
Must
and
be
sky,
nice.
beautiful
That's where we were
skies.
at. We was on the bus and had a whole bunch of alcoholics on the bus except me.
No.
No, let me correct that statement. Okay,
Here we
so
go.
we get on the bus.
Here we go.
I've
and
heard this
everybody's
story
like,
twice already.
This is what I get handed, like this bottle of champagne about this big, about that big. And then I'm looking around. E-Hill has 2 bottles of champagne this big,
I didn't have
that
anybody
big,
sit
for
with.
himself, for the trip.
I had to have something to sit with, so I had to put the 2 bottles.
Yeah, nobody can sit
It's all
next
about
to
him.
him, so he can stretch his legs out and have those bottles. And I'm over here with this little bitty sipper.
You're like, oh, that's it.
I know. I had to take my time.
But you had food. You had food and champagne and orange juice. Everybody, it was just like when I was in college. Don't feed me the same thing you feed the little person. I have to get a bigger bottle.
I swear, I didn't even know the bottles came that big. I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Oh
I was
And
trying to be
he
helpful.
wasn't sharing, was he?
no,
No.
he never been offered.
I gave y'all my cups. I shared my cups with you.
I had to go steal those cups from y'all. I was looking for cups, and I was like, "I'm not gonna drink out of this bottle."
He kind of just stuck a straw in the bottle.
I didn't have a straw, and I'm like, I said he was hoarding. He was hoarding stuff, that he brought for himself. And I'm like, do you have an extra cup? He's like, didn't you find one up in the front? And I was like, I didn't see any in the front. And he goes, I guess you can have one. I said, I need 2. And I just take them.
It's not my fault.
I know. He had all these extras for himself.
Yeah.
At least I didn't say fine, damn it.
You wanted to. I saw it on your face.
So this is what we do. So we had the luxury showcase.
Yeah.
And we had agents from our mastermind group.
Oh, yes.
We had agents from Keller Williams Memorial
It was
Luxury.
very impressive.
And it was really, really nice, right? And
Looks like it was well attended. Yeah.
But this is the thing. Everybody, and you very rarely get to say this, everybody walked away with how valuable that trip was. I missed all this time, blah, blah, blah. But when they started seeing postings of everybody that was posting there and the videos everybody was doing, I started getting texts from people who were supposed to go, I really wanted to go, don't forget me next time. I'm like, of course, me, I have to say something real smart alecky in return.
Of course.
No.
But aside from learning about the house and that particular community, we learned a great deal about the area. It's a German
Exactly.
founding.
They still speak a lot of German up there.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And that's
yeah.
a tennis community.
It's a tennis community. I've never heard of that before
Really?
here. Not here in California. Yes, it's a tennis community, not a golf community. It's a tennis community.
So they have an academy there within the community that many people come to from all over the world.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And a lot of the young kids that are trying to get into colleges and stuff
And
like that.
I believe it was founded by Germans that immigrated through
Yes,
Galveston.
New Orleans. Yeah.
And so they have some of the best German restaurants.
Yeah.
They have great nightlife.
Right.
You know, of course, you have the water. You know,
Guadalupe
River.
Guadalupe
runs right
River
through
and
it, yeah.
such, and I mean, there's so much going on.
If
Well,
I
and
ever
it-
went to New Braunfels, it was for the river.
Yeah, and it's also the center of the. There's a large grouping of what they call painted churches in that area of the state. That
I
was
wouldn't know
all.
about that.
They're very small, usually wooden churches. They're very old, and they all have amazing hand painted murals and things on the inside,
Really?
and they surround that whole German area of the
Oh
state.
wow.
That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
I can't go there.
He can't go because we could get struck by lightning.
Yeah, no, we'd have to.
Yeah.
You'd have to stay in the car.
They actually completely left that information off during our trip, and now I know why. I mean, they didn't want to take a chance. The liability.
You know, bursting into flames is always.
Yeah, that's always,
out there,
possible.
stuff like that. But this is what we do. Real Estate U Show and our mastermind group and working with other individuals. And I like what Michael said from KW.
KW, the broker.
About relationships, not about recruiting, about relationships, because like I say all the time, you don't know who can help you or who you can work with to get a transaction done.
Exactly.
So it's best to know as many people in the industry as possible. So that was really prevalent yesterday as well.
That's
I
good.
enjoyed him very
Oh
much.
yeah, exactly. So and there was no what was it? There was no territorialness. There were people sharing and giving light and giving information and stuff like that. And I was really impressed with how everybody was engaged with everybody else. Everybody was engaged. There was, sometimes you go to events, everybody's kind of standoffish or something. None of that was yesterday.
Well, I think that's very indicative of the real estate market, and particularly in the Houston area. I think everybody in the real estate market is open to helping everybody else. And I mean, that's sort of a blessing that we work in an industry where people are, there's plenty to go around, there's plenty of business to go around, and how can we all help each other be successful?
Yeah. What I liked about it, like I said, there was no arrogance on that bus yesterday.
No.
Except for you?
No arrogance. No.
There was selfishness with the big champagne, but no arrogance.
That could be
No
borderline.
arrogance.
You were hogging all the champagne.
I know.
I'm the one with the specs and got it.
And then we went to secondary site.
Yes.
And
Over in Bulverde.
Yeah.
And where?
It's called Bulverde.
Bulverde. How you spell that?
Bulverde. Bulverde. They have Bell Oaks over there. It's a 1 to 3 acre development. They're going to have $1 million homes up in there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that was, not terribly far from.
It's 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
about
15 minutes from San Antonio.
Yeah, 15 minutes from San Antonio. And it was, in the beginning stages,
Yeah.
building out and so forth. So it's a good time for people who are trying to get their retirement or vacation home. And, with the Airbnb situation going on and just blowing up, those kind of areas are really smart investments.
And I won. What did I win?
He won an Alexa.
Did
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
EL.
So you basically are putting the wiretap in your
So
house voluntarily.
apparently he gets lucky when he gets drunk off champagne, and he won the game. He doesn't even know how he did it. And
And look here, I don't even know how to use the damn thing.
Yeah, that's the conclusion I came
This
to.
is what I went home. I put it on the counter right there. It'll probably be there 6 months from now. So I'm E.L. Craig. They're not. I don't do
your kid
technology.
set it up for you.
No, then they probably be watching me when I'm not wanting to be watched. Okay. So we're going to pay some bills, come back, and we're going to visit with Eden Vic.
Yeah.
Finance of America
Looking
commercial.
forward to that.
And we got Mr. Employed over there.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
God,
It's a relief, isn't it?
He was just being super picky.
Exactly, having to go get 2-for-1 meals so we can feed him and just getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dollar menu. Come on.
Having to split your meal with me?
Exactly. Why you want to have my sandwich?
Exactly.
Okay, let's pay some bill.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back, and they're still here. The changed human being that I am, I'm going to include them in the conversation.
So it's not going to be all about you.
Yeah, it's not going to be all about me.
Most of it.
Yeah,
okay.
99.9%. Normally it's about me, but
yeah.
since I'm changed now, and
so does that mean you have girlfriend now?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, just checking.
Hell no.
Just checking.
Double hell no. They
I'm trying to figure out. Did you have some sort of spiritual experience?
Did you have a bad dream?
I had an epiphany. Don't ask me to spell it, but anyway, I had an epiphany.
I was thinking maybe it was your ex-wife's ghost coming to visit.
Oh, let me tell you something about ex-wives. My ex asked me, "You have a girlfriend?" I said, "No. You looking to reapply?"
She said, "Hell no."
I said the first time shame on me, or first time shame on you, second time shame on me.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you asking me that for? But I had to ask, looking to reapply? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, we have the lovely Eden Vick, who is another one who loves me in spite of myself.
Yes. That is very true.
Okay. And she is with Finance of America Commercial. We got to distinguish that. Finance of America Commercial, which means she financing America via commercial loans.
Yes.
That is true.
And there is a difference.
There is a difference.
Yes.
So we have a few questions for Eden. Eden's one of our contributors.
Yes, she is.
She's going to be here. Now we got to set up. The third Saturday of every month, that person will be in this studio with us explaining things.
Explaining.
I'm
going to
explain. She going to explain.
Okay,
she going to explain.
Love it.
Okay. So now, Eden.
Yes.
Dear.
Yes.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you over there with he's employed now.
I know, I see that.
He's employed now.
This is the gainfully employed
The
side
gainfully
of the
employed
table.
section over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We working on it over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an everyday struggle.
So, I have a question. How is the home builder market going on right now? Because there's a lot of volatility in the marketplace right now, but overall, how's the home market going?
So, when we talk about last year was sort of this, everybody was projecting this sort of doom and gloom and
Yes.
the market's going to tank and all these, and it didn't.
Right.
So going into January of 2019,
Right.
the National Association of Home Builders Index
Right.
was running like at a 52% sort of how we're going to do this year.
Okay.
Going into January of this year, we're at 75.
Whoa.
Yes.
Really?
So it's
Really?
So in 1 year, we've really had this 25-point spread in the optimism of the new home market, and a lot of that. I mean, granted, this is nationwide,
Right.
so a lot of that is due to the fact that we don't have a lot of turnover with existing homes right now.
That's true.
People are kind of, again, with all the doom and all these things going on, people are kind of hunkering down in the homes they have.
Right.
But that has not stopped the need for
construction.
people to be able to move.
That's right.
And so what's filling that gap is the new home construction market.
Okay.
And, these builders coming in, and a lot of builders that have been playing in the kind of move-up market, playing
Right.
in that, 350 to
Exactly,
500 space,
exactly.
are now stepping back and building more and more of the first-time home buyers
Right.
to be able to accommodate these people that want to get into the market.
And some of the bigger players that are out there, these custom home builders, 2, 3, 4 million, they're getting in the low to moderate income
They are.
market now because, like one builder told me, they fly off the shelf.
They do.
They fly off the
They
shelf.
do.
Under $300,000 flies
shelf.
off the
Yes.
shelf.
That
Yeah.
is very true.
Yes.
Flies off the
That is
shelf,
very
stuff like
true.
that.
And I heard some data this week that December housing starts surged to a 13-year high,
See?
but that includes multifamily as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With my friend.
Yeah. And
But
that's
see, but
nationwide.
it's doors. It comes
Yeah,
down to
it's doors.
doors. Growth is based on doors.
Yeah.
And if you're putting out those doors, that's what you're going to have out there in the marketplace. But now, see, my economic input was I talked to one of the national wholesale lenders. They had their economic forecast event in New York last week. They're projecting 2, for sure, maybe 3 rate reductions that's going to send refinances off the charts from the second quarter on into the third quarter.
Really?
Yes. That's what they're projecting from last week in New York. And I said, and I asked her, I said, well, what was the motivation for that? We cannot afford to not sustain the growth. It might be smoke and mirrors growth, but we got to sustain it. And the only way you can sustain it is through
Monetary
refinances.
policy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do refinances and stuff like
Very
that.
true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah. So, that's what's going on out there. So I tell people, do it. Get off the fence, buy it, refinance it, sell it, whatever. I mean, I talked to my sister in LA this morning. She had me dying laughing. She says, first person come waving a check in my face, I'm done. Sold. I said, what is that all about? Because she's ready to move. Her and my brother-in-law, they're retired. So I said, they want to move to Louisiana. She says, no. I said, you didn't want to go. She says, no, he can go. I'm coming to Texas where you at. I said, but not to live with me.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Not to live.
You
You
are
can
my
visit for a
sister,
little while.
but I
I
don't
love
love you
you,
that much.
but cross the street. Okay. So, because in the neighborhood where she's at, she lives in Compton, California, right? You couldn't have told me that there are $600,000 houses in Compton, California. I'm sorry. You couldn't have told me that. But then again, Los Angeles County is landlocked.
Yeah.
All right. People don't realize there are rent controls in Los Angeles. All right. You guys ever heard of Hyde Park?
Yes.
If you've been in Hyde Park, there's a lady in Hyde Park right now where the average rent is $5,000 a month. She pays $450 a month because of rent control.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And we were laughing on the phone because it's her friend's mother. And when they go visit her friend's mother, said, he just can't wait till I die. But it's true.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend here, lives here named Vance, right? He and his sister own 16 units in Hollywood. The maximum rent they can charge is $1,100. they're in an $8,000 a month area.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the most they can
Yeah.
try to, and I know, he says, if I thought I could snipe them out of there, I would.
And get away with it.
He'd get away with it.
Yeah.
He said, I look at the Los Angeles Times obituary every day, hope one of my tenants dies.
Well, you know, well, you know, maybe that's one of the reasons why they have all the homelessness.
Oh yeah. But this is what they're doing now. Even though they're trying to address it, they've allocated $100 billion for low to moderate income housing, affordable housing, stuff like that. Well, you have to become eligible, but the minimum rents where they're building is $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
So you're still going to have the same problem.
Right.
You're still going to have the same problem.
Right.
Unless you come up with a 50% down assistance program or something, you're still going to have the same problem. You know, homelessness out there is genuinely brought upon by cost of housing. Not cost of anything else, not even gas. It's the cost of housing. My neighbors growing up paid for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath duplex. Paid $125 a month in rent. That was in the 70s, and we thought that was high. Okay? That same place, my brother bought it for my mother's foundation. They're charging $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's insane. When I'm in California, I literally open up an app, and as we're driving down the street, I'm like, oh my God, seriously. And you're passing these little places, and you're like, and then you come to a market like Texas. I've got people in California who, they'll ask me, I'm like, okay, you could sell your 900 square foot shack.
That's right.
And buy a McMansion
Here
in Houston.
and have money left.
Yes.
Have money left.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, because if my sister sold her house, her and my brother-in-law probably walk away with a net of like 4, maybe 5. I said, you can come down here and get in a gated community for $350 and still have $150,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep, I believe that.
Absolutely.
So that's but that's what's going on in our market here. All right. So I think anything that interferes with construction financing and loans here, I think the politicians need to be run out of town on the rail. Don't touch
Agreed.
a damn thing. Leave it alone.
What do you think is the most common factor in affordability in our market?
Land.
It's just land.
It's an abundance of land.
Abundance.
It's an abundance of land.
Yeah.
Think about it. The higher cost markets are all landlocked. New York, Chicago, San Francisco, LA. They're all landlocked.
And
Nowhere
Houston's
to go.
not. Houston's not.
No.
Well, and I saw something flying around Facebook, and it was a map of the greater Houston area, and it had an outline of the state of Connecticut sitting on top of Houston. And I mean, you think about it, it's nothing for all of us that are in this market to drive,
Nothing.
from northwest side, southwest side, Galveston, do all this in a day.
Right.
And then you think about, I would have driven around, I would have lapped Connecticut 3 times.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. It's true.
When you think about,
Yeah.
and it's still going.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You
Think
know?
about it. We went on this trip yesterday in New Braunfels. People in Houston own property in New Braunfels
That's
for their
right.
weekend homes and
That's
stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah.
But it's because the land is so vast. All right.
Exactly.
And people say, I can't believe you get all that house for that money. When you are not locked in,
That's right.
think about it.
It's really simple supply and demand.
Sealy calls itself a bedroom community now
No
of Houston.
way.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know a couple that owned an RV park in Belleville, Texas, for 3 generations,
Yeah.
and they just sold it for the very reason that we're talking about, is that Houston keeps moving that direction.
Exactly.
And they don't want anything to do with it.
Before we go to break, you couldn't have told me that Brookshire would have $1 million homes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you could have.
Fulshire,
Yeah.
$1 million homes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break, come back, and we got Eden because she's not going anywhere because she wearing blue, whatever the hell that's about. That's Dodger blue. Let the truth be told.
Hey.
That's Dodger blue
That
she's
is
wearing,
not
people.
true.
That's Dodger
I'm
blue.
going to throw the shirt away.
So I'm E.L. Craig. They're not. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 1 p.m. from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I got to figure out.
Thank you.
Okay. So I haven't had any champagne.
Okay.
Pay some bills, Ivan.
Maybe you need to.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Why is Eden smiling? This is a question for the gods. Eden is smiling.
I'm so happy.
She's happy. Okay. I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. They're happy people. I choose to be disgruntled.
Yes.
This is kind of my thing.
She's wearing platinum blue.
Dodger blue. That's Dodger blue.
Platinum
Stop
One
it with the
Properties.
Dodger blue, damn it. That's Dodger blue.
Platinum One Properties blue. Okay.
Oh, God, Jesus. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial. We're actually on air off where we're talking about all the construction going on.
That's right.
All right. So now, the question for Eden that we have, and then Mac, you jump into it. What are you seeing in the Houston investor marketplace? Fix and flip investors versus major renovations and ground up construction. Well, who's raising all the hell right now?
So, for a long time we had a lot of investors coming into the market doing fix and flips.
Right.
They were buying these properties. They were putting $20,000-$30,000 into it, turning around and flipping them. That has slowed down dramatically.
Okay.
Because it is harder and harder and harder for investors to find these properties that are viable,
right?
Where it makes sense. So what's happening is instead of the fix and flip market being as hot as it has been, we're seeing a surge in new construction, ground up construction, or taking some properties and doing major renovations. We've got people picking up properties for $50,000, putting $200,000 into it to end up with a $350,000-$400,000 property. And that's sort of that new construction is sort of the name of the game. And then what we were talking about during the break was unusual for the Houston market is what we're seeing is a lot of builds for duplexes, triplexes, and quads.
Okay.
And especially down kind of near the medical center on the south side of town. This is becoming a really popular build style.
Right.
And they're doing these kind of modern, sleek, beautiful, and it's causing a market disruption because Houston has very typically been a single family market.
But see, I come from a duplex, triplex, quadplex market, which was helped LA grow, believe it or not. because you had more families in. Of course, it's crazy now pricing wise, but when you're half your neighborhood is duplex, triplex, fourplex, you have houses in there. Don't get me wrong, but if you have 10 houses on the block, 3 of them are at least duplex. At least 3 of them.
Yeah,
but they need that here.
They do.
They really need that here.
Affordability.
For the affordability things. Yeah, they need it.
For affordability reasons, they definitely need to do that in the locations that you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, we were also talking about the size of Houston,
right?
And how spread out it is. And there are, I mean, there is that entire segment of the marketplace where, you've got young families, you want to be out in the suburbs, you want to be in those areas. But then at the same time, we've had a really, I think, a explosion of growth in the Houston market with young professionals or people that now want to go back into the city. And what that leaves them is either ultra expensive, $1 million properties, and we've got a lot of those, like just west of downtown where they're doing the 3 stories, 0 lot lines, beautiful homes. But that's exclusionary for young professionals. A lot of young professionals can't get into that market. So now we've got this explosion of homes, like we said, the duplexes, the triplexes, where people can come in, they can afford to buy an entire duplex, rent one side out, live in the other, have their mortgage paid for, and we've got builders that are stepping up and addressing that need in the marketplace, which is fantastic.
My late my late godmother in LA, she had a duplex, and what she did was she cut it off, right? She still had the duplex, but then she added on 2 garage apartments at the back. All right, one, what do they call them? Studios, and on 2 studios back, and she added on, maybe of course back then, an extra $900 a month in income because she added on these 2 studios in the back. I can't imagine what they're in for now.
Yeah.
Because of the costing factors, but it's opportunities like that where these people are not really being. I like the fact that they're being futuristic and they're thinking outside the box, because Houston again has never been a duplex, triplex, quad market.
And it's hard for builders to get traditional construction financing on that type of property, just because
I can do that.
Just because traditional banks, credit unions don't want to,
because this is an SFR market.
This
is an SFR market.
That's exactly right.
It's an SFR market. So, but see, the whole thing is when you put those numbers down, these are more viable loans for a bank because of the income streams versus SFR. But they don't get that because they are so locked in to the traditional way of doing construction, new home ownership business. My whole thing is, it says on those applications 1 to 4. It doesn't say 1. It says 1 to 4.
Right.
So give me the damn loan.
Well, and what's interesting when you think about the opportunities that builders have. So I mean, you've got your segment of builders that are the huge tract home builders. I mean, they've got gobs of money. That's fine. The people in the marketplace that are building, 4 to 24 units a year. Those are the guys that have problems with this. Yes, they can get lines of credit through their banks and they can do some of the traditional financing, but what they get is limited to doing 1 build at a time.
Those are watchdog loans. Those are watchdog loans. I'm watching you. Those are watchdog loans.
And they can,
you have to prove yourself.
Exactly. And they can, like I said, they can do 1 at a time, or they're building a couple of traditional ones and then taking the profits from that and building in cash. And what they don't know is there are opportunities out there, lending opportunities. Through, I don't know, me.
Well, say Finance of America.
Finance of America. So, where we can go and take. We can look at the liquidity that the builder has to work with, look at their experience, and then we can give them the opportunity to maximize that by like 10%. I mean, 10 times. So if they've got $100,000, we can give them $1 million to work with.
I got $10.
I can give you 5.
Okay.
And but they can then, they can build 2, 3, 4, 5 properties at a time, and they can step up their market share.
And you know what I found out with that? When you give a builder opportunity to build in multiples, they're more aggressive in the marketing.
Well, and it's cheap. I mean, if they can buy, we've got people that are going in, they're buying 3 or 4 continuous lots. They're replatting it. They're going in and building duplexes. It's infinitely cheaper for the builders to be able to go in and do all the foundations at once.
That's right.
All the stick work at once. All the roofing at once, as opposed to 1 at a time, having the crews come and go. it makes a huge difference in the bottom line for these builders.
So how's the loan structure?
So basically, they get a line of credit that is good for 1 year at a time. We do a refresh every year. We just recheck their experience and recheck their liquid assets. Each build they put on the line, they get 12 months to complete.
Okay.
They can go up to 18 if they need it.
They have a closing for each one?
They have a closing for each one. So so each property becomes like a mini loan on that line. It's not your typical line of credit where you get a checkbook and you can go buy a car.
Okay.
Not that kind of line of credit. We call it an exposure line of credit because we're basically giving them an exposure limit to work within. And then, once they sell it, it comes off the line. If you've got builders who want to go in and build these and then keep them, retain them for rental properties, we very easily just transition it right out of the line. We have long-term 30-year fixed financing for investment properties.
Okay, so you can also do fix and flip and hold. Okay.
You can do that on the line. You can do fix and flips, and you can do new construction. And then on our permanent financing, which again, it's a 30-year fixed. You can transition them into there to hold them for rental properties. And all of our loans are based on the asset.
Right.
They're commercial-based properties, so we don't have the same limitations that traditional financing has, where you have to income qualify for all the properties you own.
Not a watchdog product.
And we don't have any limits. Traditional financing has limits on the number of properties somebody can have financed. We don't have any of those limits.
And some seasoning requirements after that construction.
Well, and our seasoning requirements to transition into long-term financing and be able to use the actual value of the home as opposed to what you've bought it for. 3 months.
Okay.
Wow.
So how does the lien work?
What do you mean, how does the lien work?
Well, basically, if I do 3 triplexes at the same time, and it's on my line of credit, so how does the lien
so we're going to be first lien position.
But individual lien, not
each
blanket
individual,
lien.
right? Each individual property.
Okay.
And what's really also unique about this product is if you already own lots, if you're a builder and you own lots and you want to build on those lots, when you bring those properties to us, you can claw back cash from the lots you already own to put towards your operating budget.
Really?
You can do what now?
So if you own a lot, say you have a lot own it for or even if you have a lien on it, we're going to pay off that lien. But if you own it free and clear and it's worth $50,000, you can get up to 75% of that cash back at closing to put into your operating budget to help you with buying more lots.
Wow.
So you're not, you don't,
That's crazy.
it allows you to be able to not have all of your assets tied up in these lots.
Okay.
So
I have a referral for her already because I had a real estate agent call me last week looking to get away from hard money. Right? And it's just so hard to cash out the seasoning requirements for a traditional loan for 6 months, and they want to make a decision when the house is complete as to whether they want to flip it or whether they want to retain it. And they want to retain some of them, and it's getting difficult to be able to do that.
It's cost prohibitive to retain them at that status right there.
It could be, yeah.
And just, just kind of a point of clarification, Finance of America Commercial, we work almost exclusively with mortgage brokers.
Okay.
And, real estate agents. That's where we get our business. We don't, there's 14 of us across the country, so it's, we're not out there,
so send me that
advertising,
link. Send me that link and let me talk to George and see if we get us signed up.
Absolutely.
I have a client for you.
Because Eden and I talked before, we want to get some of these mortgage brokers in a room.
Absolutely.
And explain to them, hey, this is another viable income stream.
And it's very
and you could become an integral part of builders who are building those 5 to 25 units a year.
I mean, this goes back to that whole collaboration thing. I mean, this is what we do in this industry is, how do we all get together? We all have our own tools in our toolbox and be able to help the maximum amount of people increase their businesses.
I'm not doing it.
But you are doing fix and flips still?
Yes, we are still doing fix and flips.
Okay.
We have a number of clients that do that. And on this exposure line, you don't have to do one or the other. You could do a fix and flip, and then you could do a new build, and then you could do 3 more fix and flips, and then 2 more new builds. It's completely up to you. It's the same line for both products.
And you will allow them to retain the property, so you do have a conventional loan that they can convert to on a permanent basis.
Yep, and it's a 30-year fix.
Okay. There's going to one more segment.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
I'm E.L. Crane, they're not. This has been amazing.
Yeah.
It really has.
I mean, I knew about it.
I knew about it, and we talk all the time. But until you have that next conversation, you're really kind of sitting on the sideline waiting for something to happen. Now this is going to make you want to make something happen. So I'm E.L. Crane. This is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time, noon Eastern. I'm in the studio with Eden Mick, Finance of America Commercial. She's financing America commercially, whatever. Then we have that fellow over there who's gainfully employed with First Community Credit Union. Thank you, Jesus. Okay,
say it, Mortgage Mac.
That ain't happening.
Come on. Let's say it for him. Ready?
Anyway,
1, 2, 3.
Mortgage Mac.
And I just dry heaved, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, then we have the lovely and adorable Broker Deluxe. What's your name again? Dina Salazar, Platinum. Platinum Friday. We'll be back for the news segment, and Eve's not going anywhere with her lovely Dodger Blue on.
Oh, stop it.
Could that be Texan Blue?
I know. Can it be?
Could be Texan Blue.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, hell no. That's no. No. Pay some bills, Ivan. No.
Thank you for that.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Arts Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsiresfloral.com and barbsiresfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Nice. Yeah. Because of oil and gas breakdown. Yeah. We're talking about prisons and detention centers.
No, we're not. We are not going to be talking about
financing.
that.
Okay. We're talking about the housing these people who work there need.
Yes.
Are we talking about that?
I will go there.
We'll go there. Okay. So they're building these illegal detention centers.
Stop it. Stop it.
to create
open that can of worms.
To create housing.
Yeah.
No,
we are not going down the political road.
No.
Who say anything about politics? Shh. I'm talking straight capitalism. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. This is Real Estate U Show. Our job is to inform you, to educate you, to motivate you, and inspire you, to make you aware of what's going on in the marketplace. So we have the lovely Eden Vick, Finance of America Commercial. We have the gainfully employed Mac Blankenship, First Community Credit Union.
For that.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah,
he ran out of plastic bottles.
Yeah, and you know what? I think now I'm supposed to say my NMLS number every time. So 208691. How about that?
That's good. That's important.
Yeah. And I might need to get Ivan to put it up there on the screen now that I'm,
That's your official.
Probably a very good idea.
Yes.
We'll have Ivan do it.
Then we have
I get one of those letters
extraordinary broker, Dina Ramos Salazar. She recently eliminated from the serial killer clan.
Thank you for
because
that.
serial killers have 3 names. All right.
Nice. Yeah.
So those with 4 names, we don't have a problem.
I have bigger problems.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. Okay. Now, see, you got Finance of America.
Yeah.
Who is a good client? Can an individual come to you and get some?
Yes. However,
so
there's only one of me.
Why are you saying no then?
Because there's only one of me.
Oh, that's why you're telling me no?
And we like all of our brokers. We work very closely with the real estate community. We work very closely with our mortgage brokers in the area and around the state and around the country. And they're sort of the pulse of what's needed in the marketplace.
Okay.
And they make the introductions, and then I step in and show them what we can do. We lend in all states.
So you swoop down like a vulture?
No, like a majestic eagle.
Oh, God, dude.
You asked for that.
We lend across the country in all states except Vermont and North and South Dakota.
What you got against Vermont?
I have nothing against Vermont. We just haven't pulled that off yet.
I've been in Vermont one time, never going back.
Oh,
anyway, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. This is Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial. It's Mortgage Mac. I said
You said it.
He said it.
Hey, that was an accident. I can tell. After he said it, his eyes got so big. He's like, why did I say that?
He's like, oh, my family, I did it.
My esophagus is on fire.
Can you believe that? God, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut that video out, and I'm just going to piece it together and make it 2 minutes long.
I know.
So today's been about economic forecasts, building construction, the expanding market, and the changing market because of the duplexes, triplexes, and quadplexes that they're going to be building down in the southeast corridor because of the 288 tollway.
Yes.
So
that's what all that construction is.
That's exactly what's driving that.
Yeah.
That's what's driving that.
Yeah.
But see, of course, I have a conspiracy theory.
No.
Let's not go there.
Say
go ahead
it
and go there.
so.
You know you're gonna. You know you are.
Yeah. Pearland trying to keep Houston out.
Well, all I would have to say to that is that of course, I was around because I'm ancient when they built the first toll road in Houston, which was our toll, and everybody was like, putting in a toll road, oh my goodness. And now that they're in, I don't think it keeps anybody out. If anything, it makes it easier to get there.
Yeah, it does.
It definitely does.
You know?
And it doesn't speed anything up either.
And when I used to live in Sugar Land, I would use because at certain hours they'll let you pay $5 and just be by yourself and just go straight home, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it's definitely worth the time.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the money.
We don't think anything of it now.
But it's not going any faster.
Well,
For me, it was.
No, I'm saying the traffic on the toll road is just as bad as the traffic on the freeway.
There's a lot of truth to that. There is a lot of truth to that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
But see, that's the one thing I love about Los Angeles, though. You can get everywhere in that town on the streets. Never have to get on the freeway. Everything is east, west, north, and south. Here, you'll do a pirouette trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Now, Eden.
Yes.
Deer.
Yes.
With your lovely Dodger blue.
No.
Texan blue.
We decided this is Texan blue.
That is not Texas blue.
I'm not a Dodger fan.
You don't have to be. I am. I got this. Okay. But I have a question for him. He the new gainfully employed.
Yes.
And I think there's something that you can address as well, Eden.
Okay.
This question for that fellow over there who's a disgusting human being.
So much love.
There's one person in this world that does not think that of me.
You keep her drugged.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, when you're working with a new client who's never purchased before, what's the best advice you can give?
Apply. right?
Okay.
But, you know, I think that actually going through the experience, I encourage everybody to apply.
Okay.
You know, and what I'll do is if you'll apply, we'll pull credit, we'll hang out for an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you a Zoom link, we'll do a video conference, and I'll actually go through the application, identify any challenges, but also go through what is really most important to people buying houses, whether it's your first house or your second house or your third house. The two most important things are, what's my payment?
Right.
And what's my cash to close?
Right.
So what we'll do is spend some time identifying and drilling down on both those items to create as little anxiety, especially first-time home buyers have a great deal of anxiety about payment and cash to close.
I was totally different on my first house.
And then, but you know, within the framework of that, you know, we figure out whether or not, and I ask them to bring a property, because most people have been looking at houses online.
That's true.
So bring
That's
one of
true.
those houses. Bring the house, even if it's already sold. Bring the house you think you want to live in.
Right.
And so when I go through, educate them about how the payment is derived, how the taxes are derived, go through mortgage insurance or the different loan options for them,
Right.
and then try to find their sweet spot with regards to monthly payment, and then transition into that cash to close. And you know, we have 0 down loans, and
so you're a nurturer.
yes, for that hour exactly. Because what I like to, the way that I like to do things is that, hey, when they write that contract and we send disclosures, you know, it's time to sign.
Right.
You know, we've already done the monthly payment. The monthly payment, as long as you stay within the framework of the geographic area that we discussed, and the tax rates are similar or the same,
Right.
then that payment should be pretty darn close, and the cash to close should be pretty darn close.
How does it apply to you on with your kind of client? I mean, it's still a loan. You're still an educational process.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work with you?
So when we are, what we find, and when I was in your world, I mean, we used to find that people don't have a concept of what they can actually afford.
Right.
And what's so important in, you know, the mortgage world when you're spending that time with the client is letting them know, I mean, what you're paying for an apartment,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, or you're renting a house for, I mean, you could get a lot of house for that. In my world, because we're not dealing with that income piece,
Right.
we're dealing with the project cost and what it's going to ultimately be worth.
Right.
When we start running those numbers, we continuously see when we're spending the time we're going through, we're telling, you know, looking at their position, where they are in the marketplace, what they've done.
Right.
When they see the power that they have, I'm going to call it buying power, but you know, their building power, whatever it is. When they see what they really can do, it's very eye-opening, and they, you know, you can see them just really they get excited, and they're like, oh my, we can really do this. We can really be a force in the market. We can really make a difference. And it's a very rewarding experience for us to be able to, you know, share that information with clients and see them spark with what they can really do, whether it's, you know, buying their first home or moving up into a market or an area they thought maybe was not available to them.
Right.
Yeah.
And then to have, you know, builders and flippers and investors, the people that want to build an investment portfolio and they want to be involved in real estate suddenly realize they can actually do it.
Right.
It's a very rewarding experience for us.
Okay. So how to get in contact with Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial?
You can email me
Okay.
at eden.vick@financeofamerica.com.
Okay.
Or you can always call me at 281-808-9839.
Okay. Slow down for the slow people.
281-808-9839.
I'm not allowed to call them that other word anymore. Okay.
No.
I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern. I'm always joined in the studio by Mac Blankenship.
Mortgage Mac as well.
Whatever. The lovely Dina Zanzar. And the third Saturday of every month, we will always have Eden Vick of Finance of
that's
America
awesome.
Commercial.
Awesome, yeah.
Thank you for
Right.
having me.
And she will be wearing Dodger Blue.
I will not.
So if you know a builder,
Yes.
or a mortgage broker,
Yes.
Investor,
Yes.
tell them if they don't tune into any other time, the third Saturday of every month,
Third Saturday of
to
every
tune
month.
in because they're going to get some information from
That's
you.
right.
And bring alcohol next time.
Oh, yes, sir.
So we're going to pay some bills, kick Eden out because she's been here too damn long. Okay.
Thank you, Eden.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey,
Appreciate
please
it.
email me.
From you.
Yeah, well, I
I
just
need
got a
your
new
new
email.
information.
Just-
Okay, let's pay some bills.
Yeah, I'll give you the new
Thanks.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we like to thank Eden Vick, Finance of America Commercial, who's been a contributor and now she'll be a resident.
Wealth of
that was a great interview.
Yeah, she should know. Well, Eden knows her stuff, and she deals with me.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she needs to get hazard pay.
She really does.
Not my fault. I cannot be held responsible because if Mac and Dina would supervise me better.
It's hard to. Hey, if you got kicked out of ROTC, you can only imagine all these years later.
You know, little short Asian dudes should not be trying to give me orders. I'm sorry. You know.
Well, I'm 5'5".
But I was,
what am I supposed to do?
That is certainly
Come
not
on.
politically correct.
but I was wrong for threatening to throw him through the window.
Yeah, that's
You were
bad.
wrong for that.
Well, you know, Eden don't play with you. She'll go toe to toe with
Yeah,
you.
she
And that's
does.
why y'all two get along.
Yeah, she.
That's why y'all.
She
friends.
gives just as good as you get. Ooh, she does.
You know, I don't know if this is appropriate or not, but last night I went to a dinner with athletes that are blind and visually impaired.
Wow.
And I used to be a guide for them years ago.
You used to be a CNI dog?
I love it. Exactly. Yes, yes. And but so I went to a dinner, and so I just want to give a shout out to ICANN Alliance, which is a fantastic ICANN Alliance.
ICANN Alliance.
EYECAN, one word, Alliance, who have, gosh, a dozen or better visually impaired or blind athletes participating in today's 5K and tomorrow's.
Isn't that the one where they have the beeper thing so they can run?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You have what I forget what I haven't done it in so long. It's been 2015 since I was a guide for an athlete, and it's kind of like a bungee cord, right? And you guide them through either today it's a 5K, tomorrow it's a half marathon and a full marathon, and I put a donation spot on my personal Facebook page. If anybody wants to make a donation, that'd be awesome, because it's a cool organization, and because if you look at the way it works for blind and visually impaired people, when they're children, they get all the help in the world, right?
Right. Yeah. When you're an adult,
but when you're an adult, I saw it.
I just thought about something. Next showcase we do that you're part of, we're going to get all the vendors to do a percentage of their sales and give a donation to that organization.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
We can do that.
And it's really just kind of a mom and pop, just people getting together, volunteering. It's not a big glitzy organization. It's just the money goes to the athletes, and I just can't say enough about it.
It's not. It was funny, but not funny. Remember the Ray Charles movie with Jamie Foxx where he was cooking?
Yes.
Remember the part he was cooking? Well, I have a cousin.
Yeah.
All right. That's mine. Fry's the best catfish you ever had in your life.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Can't see nothing. It's so good, I know he can see. Okay, that's how good it is. All right.
Yeah.
How do you season something that perfectly and you can't see?
Yeah.
All right. His name is James. But it's true. Their ability to adapt.
They develop, I guess intuitions or other senses that to make up for the inability to see.
It's like his fish should not be that good.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
So it's just a fantastic organization. Like I said, it's a bunch of people that just get together, volunteer to help these guys out. Just because if it wasn't for the guides, the athletes would not have an opportunity to participate.
And it has to do a lot for their confidence too.
A great deal. So I've been at the finish line with a couple of blind athletes and a visually impaired athletes, and it is what they look forward to every single year is race day and training day.
I'm looking for the emotionally challenged games myself.
I'm not donating to you.
So, ICANN Alliance, it's a nonprofit organization, and again, they have at least a dozen athletes participating this weekend. And on my personal Facebook page, and if it's okay, I'll put it on the Real Estate U Facebook page, a donation spot if anybody wants to go donate. It's a great organization.
You and Dean are my empathetic side.
Right. People don't know they assigned us to EL. Okay. We're his
they're
guys.
guiding me through.
And
I'm getting empathy. Who knew?
And I have several blind athletes on my Instagram and my Facebook, and I saw
I can resist. How do they see it? I couldn't resist.
Some are visually impaired.
Just visually
This
impaired.
one's in visually impaired.
Okay.
She's not completely blind.
Okay.
But she put a picture up, and she was so happy that she had a job. And she put up a statistic that said 74% of blind people just are unemployed because they can't get a job.
But I thought there was with the Braille and all that.
I can't explain it, but I know that there's a person that's a part of ICANN Alliance. His name is Stacy, I believe. Yes, Stacy. He works at NASA. Been at NASA for 36 years, and he's blind. But he developed his blindness as an adult.
Oh, he graduated into it.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend
and
right
that happens.
now. She works with adults with autism.
Okay.
And prepares them for independence.
Yes.
They go on bus rides together, how to ride the bus. They checkbook, how to balance a checkbook. How to set up accounts online to protect their money so they don't get taken advantage of when they're out and stuff like that. So there's a lot of organizations like that.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's good. So you
It's
do
people
the right
helping
thing
people.
from time to time.
People helping people. That's
People
right.
helping people.
That's
right.
me. People helping people.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. This is the Real Estate U Show, and we people helping people. Okay, real estate. Okay, some people. I'm a firm believer in good-looking people to the front line, ugly people to the back. Okay?
Oh God, I can't believe you said that.
True. Think about it. Good-looking people get served first. Am I making it up?
I think there are statistics along those lines.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Just go ahead and say I endorse that.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that.
Putting words in Matt's mouth already. Like, oh my God.
Now remember, you can text your question 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. We're here each and every Saturday at the Real Estate U Show via streaming live on the Global Live Network, radiotheboss.com. That means you can hear us and see us. Yes?
Yes.
So we have Dina to balance us out because you got to have beauty in the room.
You gotta
have beauty
right.
in the room. You gotta have beauty in the room. But for this particular segment, you the beast, not me.
He's making up his own rules and stuff all the time. Okay, let's.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. Okay, I'm going to have a question for you.
Sure.
You answer it?
I'm gonna try.
So how's your husband search going?
Well.
Okay, a real question.
Real
Okay.
question.
In your experience, what are the changes that often happen when it comes to how homes are built and what's included in them? Things have changed over time.
Things have changed. And now we have, it used to be the first thing that came into line. We live in Houston, it's hot. It's
God,
hell
yes.
and summertime and everything like that.
No, it is hell.
It is.
Hell on earth.
So,
Yeah.
having an energy efficient home was the number one thing. But now we have the smart homes, so we have the eco-friendly all the way around. We have solar panel roofs now that are being offered as a package for many home buyers.
Okay.
And that also allots them a particular tax credit.
Really?
Yes.
And I have a friend on my Facebook page that sells solar panels. He might be a really good guest.
No, he won't.
No.
He won't.
And they're even doing battery-powered recharges for the garages now, aren't they?
Yes, that's another thing.
Yes.
So you have the charger for your smart cars, or what do you call them?
Yeah.
Battery-powered vehicles. Cars for real.
Not smart car, but the
battery powered.
Yeah,
battery powered car.
So you have those. You can add that type of charge in the garage.
Oh, okay.
So you can plug the car in.
Really?
Yes. And again, you have the radiant barrier was something that was way back. I mean, but it's still something that's used if you don't care to use your solar
So it's always
panels.
innovation going on in the house.
So you have a lot of technology.
Right.
It's a matter kind of automatic. You're going to get your Ring doorbell and all this stuff now. People are looking toward their safety more in the big city. There's a lot going on.
Well, I've been in a smart house. I always look at a smart house like smart water. It's based on who's using it.
Yeah, you don't know.
Really, it is though.
You know what's important.
That's like that Alexa.
If you're gonna,
you winning an Alexa. I mean,
people are resistant towards change, like this one here.
Yeah.
I have to agree with them. It's hard when you didn't grow up with that kind of technology.
Yeah, it's different.
But I really feel like it opens up. I mean, you're like, what was my problem? Why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah.
This life, it becomes easier. It's like, so even children, tiny children are learning how to access information. And why shouldn't, adults, when you're coming into a smart home and you're trying to build for that and make sure that you have everything available to you for your technology to work properly, etc.
It was just like last night. I took the boys to dinner. There was a little kid at the table, 4 or 5 years old. Mom, just Google it. That's what he told his mother.
Exactly.
If I'd have told my mother anything, Mom, just look it up, all this would have been gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Brace face. Or stitch face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we got some more questions about the economic forecast, mortgages, and we want to get some more information on Mr. Blankenship and his new job.
Yes, let's
where,
find out
stuff like that.
There.
I am so glad they got you off the streets. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate U Show, brought to you by Platinum One Properties and the lovely and dynamic Dina Ramos Salazar. She going to get a husband for Valentine's Day. Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We got this what we do.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, I'm Ian Craig. We're back. This is Real Estate U Show. We're each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're joined in the studio by Mac Blankenship of First Community Credit Union. I have got that mistake out of my system. It will never happen again, people, even if I have to stitch my mouth together. Okay, now, then we have the lovely Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties, and we got to get Mac's little logo put up there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
there,
it was weird seeing you say Mortgage Mac, and then you realized you
said it.
And his eyes just got so big. It's like, how did I say that?
I never had a seizure before, but I had one
yeah,
then.
you sure did.
Okay, then, Mr. Blankenship, you're soon to be part of the Luxury Showcase program.
Yeah.
Okay, as one of the mortgage lenders to provide loans for the $1 million home buyer. How do you know if a potential buyer is not ready or wasting your time?
What's that? How do you know if a buyer is not ready or wasting
your time? Yes.
If they're not willing to apply and take that first step, that's a real clear indicator that they're just really not ready. And at that point, you just give them information, but there's really not a lot you can do other than just give them information about the home buying process. When you say ready, that means, for me, that means ready to move forward in the process.
Okay.
Not necessarily on any basis of qualification. Now, somebody may apply, and you may pull credit, and you may look at their employment history, you might look at their assets, and you may discover that they're not ready even at that stage as well.
Okay.
But the first thing is really to just apply. Find somebody you like and trust, and take that next step, and get educated and get prepared.
See, I can never work with you because you're in love.
Oh, you couldn't, yeah.
He's too happy for you?
Too happy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I need a curmudgeon, you know, a miserable, lonely curmudgeon.
Disgruntled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, we can go over real numbers together. See, dealing with a dude like that, he gonna be showing me pictures.
You really like that cowboy hat picture I saw you, didn't you?
Where they went. That's just too much. What they ate.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of it. That's just too much.
What was it this week? There was one this week that really got you. I forget what it was.
It was disgusting, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So Dina.
Yes.
The lovely Dina.
Thank you.
She of the Single Life. Is that a song? The Single Life? Okay.
I think there's a show that used to be called that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In providing a higher standard of service for your clients, which you are known for, and that's not bluster, people, she is known for giving a higher standard of service. What is the most important thing that you do, and why do you do it?
I think education is the number one priority for me when it comes to first-time home buyers. Okay. So you have clients that are investors. You have first-time home buyers, et cetera, et cetera. The first-time home buyer tends to need a lot more education because the process is overwhelming. There's a lot of information from all areas.
Right.
So if we can get the real estate information clarified and answer questions properly throughout the entire process, it helps decrease anxiety tremendously. And then we hook them up with a lender that can do the same thing. The process is anxiety provoking no matter what, you know, but if we can educate our clients, I think that helps a great deal.
Now, I found out, historically speaking, that there is so much fear when it comes to buying a home. Sometimes it's fear even leasing a home, you know? And how do you help them overcome those jitters?
When I talk to clients and they become fearful of the unknown, okay, it's a matter of finding out, number one, what are you paying for rent right now?
Right.
And any apartment complex here in Houston, in an area that's centrally located, you're not going to pay less than $1,200 a month for a one-bedroom, perhaps, on average.
That's what I
So we're talking about a first-time home buyer, and many of these first-time home buyers have great jobs.
Yes.
They really do. And the millennials coming out of college and so forth, they've gotten some good jobs. So they're spending this money, and it's like they don't think that a home is just a couple $100 more.
Right.
Sometimes, you know. So it's finding their right budget for them. And I tell them after they, you know, get into the house, I say, hey, you know, if you feel stressed or you get sick, your job, you know, you can lease it out.
Right.
Call me up right away. Let's lease it so your investment is taken care of, or we turn around and quickly sell it because it is yours.
Right.
And you have these options.
But, you know, I found out one of the things, though, about the millennials. They're a bunch of ignoramuses that make a lot of money. Okay? And a lot of them are millennials. Because they're paying $4,000 or $5,000 for a one-bedroom. That's why I say that.
You mean those high rises? Yeah. So they're
$4,000
spending thousands of dollars a month on.
Mac had that look on his face when I said ignoramus.
Well, you know, if you're spending, it's a lifestyle that they love, is to be in the middle of the high rise and the parties and the pools and all that stuff.
But you find out they don't even party where they live at. They say they want to, but they don't even do that. So I literally don't get it.
Yeah. So once they mature, and some of them sooner than later, and just then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a very, very nice house for a lot less than I'm spending on this luxury apartment or high rise. And you know, and it belongs to you. It's your investment, and if you get scared, you know, of anything going wrong, you know, it is an investment. You can turn it into a lease property, which is easy to do in Houston. People are always looking to rent and lease. And or you can sell it and then get your money back and maybe depending on how long you hold it and if you've done any improvements, if it needed any, you're going to make some cash.
There's a young couple, Matt and Kelly. I've become friends with them. They're in my office building, right?
Yeah.
And they live right next in the apartments next door to our office building.
Oh, wow.
So they live there, work there.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, how convenient is that? Well, she wanted to work. She wanted to live close to work where she can walk, jog, all this kind of stuff that's around there. And I said, so are those? I didn't know. I said, oh, those condos over there? They said, no, those are apartments.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like apartments. They just really don't. I said, I can only imagine what the rate is. And then she barked out, yes, I know. I said, what? She says, I want to buy, he don't want to drive. And that's where the dilemma is. I want to buy, he doesn't want to drive. I said, but what would the savings be? I've told him that. He doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. She wants to buy, but he refuses to drive. He says, I can walk to Jack in the Box. That's what he said. I can walk to Jack in the Box from here. And she says, yeah, he has a thing for those tacos. I said, but you could save
Yes.
$2,000, maybe $3,000 a month and own your own thing.
So how much was the rent?
$4,200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For a 2-bedroom.
That's
Wow.
about.
Well, it's 2 bedrooms and a study, but it's $4,200. Yeah, but
For $4,200.
you know
That's
how
probably
you can live.
$500,000.
That's
$500,000
$500,000 house.
Easy.
Yeah.
And and with the new
Right there.
conforming limits, gosh, you know,
3%
we
down.
with the right credit score, we do that for $0 down.
Exactly.
And I guarantee, I don't know, but I would bet last dollar they have superlative credit.
I bet you they do. Yeah.
And they're not spendy outside that apartment. He drives a Volkswagen Jetta, and she drives one of those little small Honda SUVs. So they're not wasting money on the trappings.
Other luxuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know they're just sitting there just stacking money left and right, but he does not want to drive.
Man.
And we've talked many times, in our restaurant down there we have in the building. I see him all the time. We talked all the time, and she'll say he still don't want to buy a house. I said, what about some of these townhouses that are right there in the Heights or right there at Oak Forest? He doesn't want to drive. It's 5 minutes.
Wow.
But he says, I see that traffic out there every day. I don't want to be in it. So I finally asked him, where are you from?
I think that would explain a lot. Yeah.
Or were you in an accident, or what happened?
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He's from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He don't want to drive.
Probably no traffic.
Yeah.
in Pine Bluff.
Right, zero traffic.
Yeah, probably zero traffic.
Yeah,
It's
Pine Bluff,
overwhelmed.
Arkansas. Yeah, but he refuses to drive. I said, but you go to the grocery store, but it's right there. And I go when nobody's on the street. He says stuff like that. He doesn't drive when there's any chance of traffic whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And he said if there is traffic that we get in, she's driving because he refuses to do it.
Well,
That's something that probably could be said about millennials is that they value their time over
Yes.
money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
They do.
I would agree with that. I would
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I hear, I have these conversations with some of them, and I hear conversations with others. It's just like,
well, hell,
got
you
a
could
therapist
probably
on
hire
speed
a
dial.
driver to take them to and from
For
work
the
every
savings,
day. Yeah,
yes.
just like Uber or Lyft.
what is they call
and still
parking
save
ride?
money.
Get
Yeah,
on parking ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Still save money every month.
Yeah, $4,200 a month. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
All right. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We talk about real estate, finance, construction, mortgages, commercial mortgages, refinances, and we're live, streaming live on radiotheboss.com, which is going through the Global Live Network. That's Facebook Live, Facebook TV Live, YouTube, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Sling, Voodoo, Hoodoo. Do you?
I do.
Regularly? Okay, anyway, I'll be okay. So we're going to take a break, come back for our final segment. And Dina is going to explain how her husband search is going. And Mac is going to explain how he has kept a girlfriend for more than 37 days. Okay, so we're going to go away, pay some bills, come back for our final segment.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is the final segment of this Saturday's version of the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time, noon Eastern. As you know, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially them two. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it,
Yeah, we had a lot of fun today.
Because
he's trying to be on his best behavior on this show.
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the best hey, I acted really good yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
I actually really good yesterday.
Even Gazella commented, look, he's serving the people on the
was.
bus.
No, not a tip. Cheap real.
Not a tip, huh?
Not a tip. Damn realtors. So, but we're going to do more stuff like that. And now that you're employed, you can be a part of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm
because,
in.
Because yesterday if you'd have came, we'd have put you up in the luggage rack. So,
hey, it was a full bus.
I was employed yesterday.
Huh?
I was employed yesterday.
That's true.
I had a job yesterday.
Yeah, he could have come.
He
I
could
had a
have
job
come.
yesterday.
But we didn't want him there. Well, I'm saying it.
So-
You won't say it. I'll say it.
Okay.
See, you're too polite. Okay. You can go in the future, but you couldn't go yesterday.
Yeah, but that's why you have us on the show, is to keep you in balance.
That's right. Because my supervisor.
Because you are
here.
out of balance.
We're going to have some past guests come back on in a few weeks.
Right.
Melissa Del Toro, our favorite stager,
Yes.
member of the Greater Houston Builder
Beautiful.
Association.
Woo.
And she's just inside and out, just a beautiful
Yeah, she's
person.
a great person.
So do we have a guest for next week yet?
What's the next week?
We're going to have a guest spot with, I think, one of our realtors.
Yes.
Jenny is going to come on.
Jenny's coming on next week?
Yes.
Okay. Jenny will be on next week.
And so Melissa Del Toro, and I don't know if you were here for when Mike Wilcox was here, the photographer.
I remember, yeah.
So they're going to be, as soon as one of the new home builders is finished in a few weeks, they're going to go out And it's going to be Mac and I on the field with them,
outside. I'm not doing
outside.
Yeah, we're going to get some recorded material that we can bring into the studio.
We're going to talk about virtual staging versus the actual staging at the same house, and so people can see, realtors, builders can see the differences, not just in cost, but what is more attractive for people.
Okay.
So
so those things we have coming up. We have some more luxury. We have luxury showcase coming up on the 30th at the Arabella High Rise with Tijana. She's with KW Luxury. Then we have one with our good friend Jeremy.
Yeah.
Over here at Carlton Woods.
Okay.
For 2.49.
Yeah.
2.4.
Yeah, I think we've had that on the show, haven't we?
No, not this one.
Not this one.
This is a new one.
This is a new one. Then we have a couple of 1.8s coming up.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. We're going to set up that. We have the faith-based initiative meeting on the 31st. You're invited since you're employed.
On the 31st.
Yeah, now that he's employed, we can have him over.
He can be in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. We have those things coming up. I have to go down to Beaumont Port Arthur to reestablish that. I know you can do mortgages anywhere, so we'll...
You don't need me to ride with you then?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You might want to stop to go to the bathroom. So I can't have that. Then you're going to be in the car talking to me, too? Oh.
I know.
Or talking to Gazella, one or the other.
Yeah.
That would be that'll be the case.
I would probably be talking to Gazella.
I have an eject button in my car.
Yeah, we'll have to just have his little bag next to him.
Okay. We have that going on. We're putting together a faith-based initiative guide that is both this bilingual that Dina's going to be a part of, because I don't know if I only speak tequila.
In English.
If you go to a Mexican restaurant, you order your own food, don't you? That much you can do.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it. I can't communicate it, but I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we have those things coming up. We got a lot of events coming up. We have a lot. Oh, we got $1 Million Circle next. Well, we're good.
$1 Million Circle?
On
when is
February
that?
25th. Which we're going to
25th.
acknowledge the greatness of Dina Ramos Salazar of Platinum One Properties, because she's in the $1 Million Circle award group, because she did
Congratulations.
$1 Million Plus, stuff like that. Yeah. So, which means that's verification that she does work for a living. So.
I'm very grateful for my clients and their referrals at all times.
You like clients?
I love it. I love my clients, and they know it. We always stay in touch. And what's really gratifying is I've been doing this 20 years now, and it's
33, 13 years old.
Yeah, I was a little child when
She's
I started.
Just a child. Just a wee child.
And it's so freaky to say, hey, my sons, and daughter-in-law are like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Gee.
Yeah.
But it feels good, though.
Wait till they say grandchildren.
Like yeah.
You'll really be aging yourself. You're like, oh my goodness.
Exactly. Because every time I say, I got a grandson.
Yeah.
Who's that said?
So,
yeah.
I have a couple of clients. I've done loans for their grandchildren.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of crazy, right?
That's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
It really is.
So yeah. So what you got going on besides getting reacclimated to being a part of the workforce instead of standing on the corner soliciting cash?
Getting reacclimated and reorganized. Yeah, and familiar with the internal processes and.
Have you hit the streets yet?
I haven't hit the streets yet, but I plan on doing that. I just got a laptop yesterday, and I think I was supposed to start Monday, but I started Tuesday. I'm not quite sure they were really ready for me to start. Right. And
then you got Black Day off Monday.
Yeah, because we are closed for Martin Luther King's birthday.
Black Day. What?
MLK
like I'm making this up.
MLK Day.
Black Day.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And so we're closed Monday, but I'll be working just to
get
my
laptop.
Yeah,
so
get my laptop up and running. Do I have to buy a present for you on Monday or what?
Nah.
No. Okay.
My Black Day is Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Asian on Thursday.
Every week. When's Mexican Day?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday. Yeah. Asian is my Monday.
Wow. So it's Thursday.
Oh, those are my wild card days. Thursday, Friday, whatever I need to be.
Yeah. I like it.
So that's what you do here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're getting acclimated. So are you reaching out to old customers?
Not yet. I haven't sent out any sort of blanket emails.
What's taking so damn long?
Well, you know what? I didn't make it public that I was laid off anyway, right? So I still have.
You did.
You did. But I didn't. My motive around the holidays I didn't want to get on Facebook and say, "Oh, poor me, I got laid off at Christmas time," and get all these sad stuff.
No, you were too busy putting that lovey-dovey stuff on Facebook.
I was doing that, and I was seeing my grandson, and
which is cool.
So I really didn't make any announcements, but yeah, I plan to, and everybody knows my cell number, so I plan on doing that
this week. You were not laid off. You were tossed out with the bad
I was not. I was laid off. They did away with the entire mortgage division.
Open the window.
And toss him out the sixth.
Toss him out with the bad water.
We were on the 6th floor.
6th floor.
Yep.
He survived. He's here.
Yeah, he's here. I mean.
Well, we knew he was gonna.
Of course.
Yeah,
that's why we were joking with him, because we already knew that was not an issue.
But I wasn't joking though. Okay. I wasn't joking.
Okay.
But I chose the lender that I chose just because
great
the
lender.
leadership, the leadership. Yep, you know the leader.
Great lender. Yes,
and some of the best interest rates on the street, and a really good operations team. I think. He is a stickler for getting it done. Yeah, he is.
He is all about closing it.
That,
I get very disappointed with certain. People pick. I mean, you can't steer people. If somebody comes with their own lender, you got to go forward with that. But
not me.
Many times it's just the lack of communication.
Mm-hmm. We talked about that earlier.
Zero education for the client.
Yeah.
And just the inability to adhere to the contract dates, which can cost the buyer money.
It costs money.
Loss
everybody
of
money.
But
in time.
This is truly a hand-holding business.
It really is.
Everybody engaged, from the realtor to the lender to the title company to the home warranty to the insurance survey. This is a hand-holding. You have to give that buyer and that seller peace of mind that this transaction is going through.
Yeah.
And if you don't give them that peace, it creates unnecessary anxiety for everybody engaged in this process.
Yes.
It really, really does.
Yeah.
And it makes the realtor look bad, even if we didn't select the lender. At the end
it's
of the
your fault.
Of course,
it's your fault.
and you have whether you're the listing agent or whatever, everybody's coming to you, and that's not what you want on your team.
No.
So I'm glad that you got it with a reputable company.
Yeah, me too. We are the official credit union of the. Are you ready for this? Houston Texans.
I knew that before you said it. Damn it!
So you said
No, that was I knew you were gonna say somebody I didn't like. You have a tendency to do that. Houston, Texas, Houston. Why not Los Angeles? You have a problem with Los Angeles?
Yeah, we don't live in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
I commute here every week.
Yeah, I see your California pictures on.
I love those California pictures
on Facebook. Yeah. California Today.
Yeah, that's right. I love it. Yeah. I'm one of their favorite distributors because I miss home. I told my sister Murray, if I ever figure out a way to put one of these houses on the back of 18-wheeler, I'm out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is what we got. I have to find a hotel for Realtor Rendezvous. I think I got one.
Okay.
And then I jumped in the fray and was looking for a hotel for Prism Awards. And I said, look, people, I know this is not my job, but it was there. I feel compelled to interject myself. And so I got all these emails back from all the board members and stuff like that. And they said, oh, yeah, let's don't worry about it, stuff like that. I know they just cut me to the quick.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a hotel for GHBA Prism Awards?
Oh, we think we found one. No, I'm looking for my responsibility is $1 Million Circle.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
But it was at George R. Brown.
Yeah.
The Prism Awards?
Yeah, last year was at
it was
Prism.
George R.
But
Brown.
see, this is the problem, all right? Nobody wants to hike.
Right.
To their hotel. Hilton America's one in, Marriott Marquita. Nobody wants to hike. Nobody wants to hike from the parking garages. Then you had so many things going on at the same time. Mm-hmm. Upstairs, downstairs. Mm-hmm. That place was a madhouse.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, the event was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But it was the parking and the other. Because normally at Prism Awards, I stay at the hotel.
Yeah.
I was not.
And they don't have a shuttle?
You have the connector walkway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha,
you got to walk through Hotel America.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So they didn't want to walk through that?
No, it's a long walk.
Oh.
It's a long walk.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, from the parking garage I was in, I didn't even know that parking garage was there. I got turned around. Oh, it's a parking garage here. I didn't know. It took me 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
from the parking garage.
I better carry a purse that's big enough to hold my little flip flops in there because I'm not going to wear those heels.
Exactly. It was a walk because then you have the floors. You got to. And then how you got the inclines on those parking rides. It was tough. I was tired by the time I got to the car.
Oh gosh.
But that's why hotel is better. But we had outgrown the largest hotels. But they come to find out there's a hotel in town that holds the same amount as George R. Brown. Didn't know it. They're expensive as hell, but you got to put yourself out there on faith. I think. But when you sell 1,300 tickets at $195 a piece, you can afford this hotel. I don't count anybody's money gonna get to spend it, but come on. Appearances are everything. So Mac is with First Community Credit Union.
Congratulations, Mac.
Don't forget my NMLS 208691.
I am not saying that either.
Yep.
Tell somebody else that. Don't tell me.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm probably even supposed to say that credit unions NMLS.
No, it's just yours. It's just yours.
Really?
It's just yours.
Yeah.
But theirs has to be on your materials that go out.
Yeah. So I hope to have a meeting here shortly with marketing and executives to kind of frame exactly what my
I'm going to give you my class
what my
schedule.
Obligations are.
I'm going to give you my class schedule and you tell me which ones you want to be engaged to.
Oh, okay, we'll do that, and then but for the show too, we think we might do some things.
Okay.
They want to make sure that I'm, in compliance.
No problem.
So
tell the people bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Happy Saturday.
I'm not saying bye. I'm not saying bye, damn it.
Why?
I just want y'all to say bye. Okay, this is the Real Estate You Show. We are here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Noon Eastern Time. Global Live. RadioTheBoss.com.
Yep.
So it's 1 o'clock. Class is dismissed. We out of here. Matt got to go do lovey-dovey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dina's hopefully going to see your daughter.
She might come see me actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go see.
I'm gonna go work though right now.
Okay, she's going to work.
Yeah, I've got some work to do too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a job. Okay. Tell us. Bye, all.
Bye everyone.